The commercials don't stop. You're watching the evening news and there's one. You switch to a cooking show and there's another. Cable, local broadcast, streaming. During the fall enrollment window, Medicare Advantage ads arrive in waves so relentless that some seniors report seeing the same spot a dozen times in a single afternoon. Most people assume that volume reflects competition, that all these companies are fighting hard to earn your business. After 28 years inside a major carrier's Medicare Advantage operation, I can tell you that assumption is wrong. The volume has an explanation, and it has nothing to do with which plan is right for you. It has everything to do with math that happens before you ever pick up the phone. By the end of this, you'll be able to watch any Medicare ad and see exactly what it's selling and to whom. That second part, to whom, is the thing they were counting on you never asking. Here's how the money flows, because once you see it, everything else makes sense. When you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, the federal government, through the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, pays that private insurer a fixed monthly amount to cover your care. It's called a capitation payment. The insurer receives that payment whether you use a lot of care or a little. Out of that revenue, the carrier funds operations, pays claims, and yes, funds marketing. But there's a second layer. Independent brokers and agents who enroll, you earn a commission directly from the carrier. CMS caps those commissions, currently $611 for a new Medicare Advantage enrollment, $306 for a renewal. Those numbers sound modest until you do the math on scale. Picture a woman named Margaret. She's 67, newly eligible for Medicare, watching television on an October evening. Every ad she sees represents a carrier that has already run a calculation. If Margaret enrolls and stays enrolled for 5 years, the lifetime value of that membership, the total capitation payments received minus projected claims, can reach tens of thousands of dollars. That's why marketing spend is aggressive. The math rewards acquisition. The broker who calls her after she dials that toll-free number earns a commission that looks small in isolation, but multiplies across thousands of Margarets enrolled in a single season. CMS regulates what carriers and brokers can say and do, but regulation governs the rules of the game. It doesn't change who the game was designed to serve, and it was not designed to serve Margaret. Not primarily. She is, in that calculation, a projected revenue unit. That's not cynicism. That's the business model, stated plainly. Now here's the structural problem that no amount of regulation can fix, because it's built into the medium itself. A 30-second television spot, or even a 3-minute infomercial, operates on the logic of mass broadcast. It must appeal to the largest possible audience simultaneously. It cannot know that Margaret's cardiologist, the one who has managed her heart condition for 11 years, is not in the plan's provider network. It cannot know that her husband takes a specialty medication for his rheumatoid arthritis, a Tier 4 drug on that plan's formulary, covered at 33% coinsurance, which will cost them over $4,000 out of pocket in the first year alone. It cannot know that the dental benefit the ad highlights so prominently caps at $1,000 annually, and that the Crown Margaret's dentist recommended costs $1,400. Three facts that are entirely determinative of whether that plan is right for Margaret's life. None of them appeared in the ad. None of them could. Provider network, whether your specific doctors, specialists, and hospitals actually participate. Drug formulary, whether your exact medications are covered and at what cost sharing tier. Out of pocket, maximum, the actual ceiling on your annual financial exposure, which varies dramatically across plans and is the number that determines how bad your worst year can get. The ad showed a smiling couple sitting on a porch in autumn light. It showed a benefits summary card and a toll-free number, Margaret's cardiologist, her husband's medication, her dental situation, invisible. The ad was not lying. It was doing something more consequential than lying. It was showing you a version of the product that exists for no one in particular. Which brings us to the playbook. There are 4 tactics that appear in Medicare Advantage advertising so consistently across so many carriers and so many years that they function as a genre. The first is artificial urgency. The annual enrollment period deadline is real. It closes on December 7th. But the implication that this specific plan, with these specific benefits, disappears if you don't call in the next 4 minutes is manufactured pressure. The deadline is real. The panic is engineered. The second tactic is the free anchor. A $0 premium plan is genuinely valuable for some people. For others, it is a trap. A plan with no monthly premium may carry higher deductibles, higher copays, and a higher out-of-pocket maximum. This means that in a year with significant health events, you pay far more than you would have under a plan with a modest premium. Free describes one number. It conceals the complete cost picture. The third tactic is the celebrity or familiar face transfer. A recognizable spokesperson borrows trust they have built over decades and transfers it to a product they have not personally evaluated for your specific situation. They have evaluated a contract. You are not in that contract. The fourth is the benefits card framing. It presents the plan as a spending account, an allowance, a package of perks. This framing is effective because it's partially true and mostly misleading. Insurance is a risk transfer product. Its purpose is to protect you financially when things go wrong. Framing it as a benefits card obscures that function entirely. What they say: get up to $2,800 loaded onto your benefits card. What it means: here are some ancillary perks that may or may not apply to you, attached to an insurance product whose cost-sharing structure we are not discussing right now. Margaret called the number on screen because the countdown clock made her feel she had no time to compare. That urgency was not accidental. It was the point. Here's what she did instead, and what you can do before you look at a single plan. Step 1. Build your facts list before you evaluate anything. Write down every doctor and specialist you see regularly. Write down every prescription you take, drug name, exact dosage, frequency. Write down any care you anticipate needing in the coming year. This list is your filter. No plan gets evaluated without running it through this list first. Step 2. Use Medicare's Plan Finder tool at medicare.gov to check network participation and formulary coverage against your specific facts, not the plan's marketing materials. The tool. There's a meaningful difference between a plan that covers your drug category and a plan that covers your specific drug at a tier you can afford. Step 3. Locate the out-of-pocket maximum for every plan you're considering. This single number tells you how bad your worst year can get. It is the most important number in any Medicare Advantage plan, and it almost never appears in advertising. Step 4. Run the total cost scenario. Multiply the monthly premium by 12. Add your estimated cost sharing based on your actual utilization. Compare that total across plans, not just the premium line. When Margaret ran this framework, she discovered the plan she had nearly enrolled in didn't include her cardiologist and placed her husband's medication on Tier 4. The plan she ultimately chose carried a $42 monthly premium she initially dismissed as too expensive. Her total projected annual cost was $800 less than the $0 premium plan. The checklist linked below is the structured version of this framework, every step in the order you need them. What's your situation right now? Are you evaluating plans for yourself or helping a parent or spouse navigate this? Drop it in the comments. The answers here vary more than most people realize, and I read them. Go back to the beginning of this video in your mind. The television, the ad, the smiling couple on the porch. Now watch it again, but annotated. The smiling couple. Mass broadcast appeal designed to resonate with the widest possible demographic simultaneously. The $0 premium banner. One number from a cost structure that has several more numbers, none of which are visible. The deadline counter. Engineered urgency calibrated to compress your decision window before you have time to compare. The toll-free number, a commission event waiting to happen, connected to a broker whose incentive is enrollment, not fit. The ad is not broken. It is not illegal. It is doing exactly what it was built to do, with precision and significant investment. The difference now is that you can see the architecture. You can see what it's optimized for. The central question at the start of this video was, why are there so many Medicare ads? The answer is that the economics of Medicare Advantage make member acquisition extraordinarily valuable, and television during the enrollment period is the highest reach channel for that acquisition. The ads were never built to find the right plan for you. They were built to find members for the plan. Those are opposite projects. The right plan for you gets found the way Margaret found it, by starting with your facts and working outward, not by starting with an ad and working inward. If this is the kind of analysis you want to keep access to, the mechanics behind what the industry assumes you won't examine, subscribing means you'll be here when the next piece lands, not to support this channel, but because you're the kind of person who'd rather know. This is the kind of thing they were counting on you not knowing. Now you know. This is an independent educational channel. It is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or connected to any insurance company, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or any government agency. Content is general information only, not legal, medical, tax, or financial advice.